Right now we are learning new information as education leaders in New London will need to make some major changes to the way they respond to and investigate sexual assault allegations within the district. The agreement is the result of a lengthy investigation conducted by the Federal Department of Education. Title IX investigators say New London school district leaders simply failed to respond properly to complaints of employee-involved sexual harassment during the 2018-2019 school year, and that they did not provide enough oversight between 2020 and last year. Going forward, school leaders have agreed to take significant steps to try to improve. One big change is that the district will revise their grievance procedures and their record-keeping procedures to hopefully improve transparency. And they're also going to conduct Title IX training every single year for staff members, and they'll even conduct climate surveys for students beginning in 6th grade. You can find the entire agreement right now on the Channel 3 app. Live at the First Alert Desk, I'm Roger Suzanne in Wendell.
Roger.